First of all, look at this cute dress I just got. Love it. $3 at the thrift store. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about getting kicked off of Etsy. I have been selling on Etsy for 13 years. I have established a wonderful store, tons of followers, repeat sales, a ton of revenue. I haven't always been the most careful about some of the phrases that I use on my products, and I got into a little bit of trouble with copywriting here and there, and I never really thought it was going to be an issue because I could just, they would send me an email, hey, that product you put up is a copyrighted quote. Oh, and I didn't know, sorry, I took it off. They take it off. I don't try to put it back on. I know that that was wrong. So because I've been on Etsy for 13 years, apparently I did it one too many times, and they permanently suspended my stores. I had 3 stores, and I didn't do it on all 3 of the stores, but because they're all connected to me, they have shut down all 3 of my stores. I can no longer buy on Etsy. I can no longer sell on Etsy. I can't even start another store if I wanted to. I've been thinking about how I could get around that, but they need my tax information, my bank account, so it's always going to come back to me. So unless I have someone else do it for me, which who would want to do that because they have to claim it on their taxes, I'm pretty much screwed and I cannot sell on Etsy anymore. You can send in a appeal, and it was supposed to be reviewed, and it wasn't. They denied my appeal within 12 hours with an automated AI reply saying, no, you're permanently suspended. Etsy was sold within the last couple of years. The guy that started it actually started it in a town only about a half hour from me. And when he sold it, the company, I feel, has gone down substantially. They replaced all of their human resource people with AI and algorithms and automated replies. And if you're an Etsy seller, you probably know it is a very, very hard to get in contact with an actual person that works at Etsy. I have tried. There is no email to contact. There is no phones. Because I've gotten in a little trouble, there's no live chat. You might be able to get on live chat if you don't have issues, but if you have issues, they take away the live chat, which isn't that the people that need the live chat the most? I don't get it. So Etsy was like a huge way that I was supporting myself and my children. I'm a single mother, and they just shut me down. And it was devastating when I got that news. And it's been a month now, and it has still been really, really hard for me because now I am trying to get my products out there in a different way. And if you have any experience in putting yourself out there and trying to make a name for yourself, it's not easy, and it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of work. So it's not something I can just turn around and be like, oh, it's not a big deal, I'll sell on this platform, which I am doing. I started in Amazon. I started putting my products on Amazon, and I started a Shopify account. But Shopify is a great platform, but it doesn't bring people to your store like Etsy did. Etsy was this great platform that already brought the people to you. All you had to do was supply the products, and that was what I really liked about it. I did absolutely no advertising, and I still was doing really well on Etsy. Now that I've switched over to Shopify, I have gotten one sale in the last month and a half, or whatever it's been, somewhere around a month, and that is not the kind of income I was making before. And it's just that I have to now do all the advertising. I have to get on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and push and push and push. And it's going to be a long time. Just like it took me a really long time to get my Etsy stores established, it's going to take me a really long time to do this. And it is not a good time for me to have this happen. I've just become a single mother that was relying on that business. So it's kind of put me in a crunch. And I'm pretty annoyed at Etsy for that. I mean, I know it was my fault for putting some copyright material on, but to not even read the appeal and to just send it automatically back, permanently suspended, was pretty messed up. And I cannot even get in contact with somebody. If you know a phone number or an email or some way to get in contact with somebody from Etsy, please put it in the comments below. I know there's probably a ton of people out there that would love to get that information, including myself, because I'm still trying to figure out a way around this. Even though it's been a month, at first I was like, forget it, I don't need Etsy, I'm going to do this on my own. But it's taking me so long to get everything else established that I'm like, is there some way that I can get this Etsy store back up and going? But I cannot figure out a way to get it going. It seems like a huge issue. And as much as I would love to cling on to Etsy, I feel like it's a sinking ship. Like, it is just not going in the right direction. It is more geared towards buyers than it is towards sellers. If you sell on Etsy, you probably have started to realize this. They are not seller friendly. It is not the same platform that it used to be when I started 13 years ago. And that really stinks, because it was such a great source for me and a lot of people, I bet. So I'm trying to look at it as a way to progress. Say goodbye to Etsy and the crap that their business is turning into, and move on to bigger and better things, which I do feel like is happening and is going to happen. But right now it feels like, give me a break, give me something, give me a little like sign from the universe that I'm doing the right thing, because putting all this effort into something and not seeing anything back in return, it's hard and it makes you want to give up. But I know that my products sell. I know I make good things. I have a ton of inventory. I make hand stamped jewelry, charms, keychains. I'm going to include the link for my Shopify store in my bio, and check it out, help me out. If you have a Shopify account and you need some help, put that there. If you have a YouTube channel and you want me to subscribe to me, I'll subscribe to you. Let's help each other out. This world is not easy to get through. We need to stick together, females, males, whatever. We need each other to get through the struggles of this life. And I am definitely here for you, and I would love it if you could be here for me. And if you're struggling with Etsy, I would love to hear your story as well. Put that down in the comments below. Other people are reaching out about issues with Etsy. So many people are having issues right now with them, and there is no help out there. So sharing our own stories is really the only way to get through this and to move on. Stay positive, stay strong. You got this. If your Etsy was shut down, I feel for you. There are other ways to make money out there. eBay, Amazon, Shopify, probably a ton of other ones I don't even know about. What else are you using? If you got kicked off Etsy, what other platform are you using? Have you found any success? Are you having issues on Etsy? Do you have any advice for people that are having issues on Etsy? Tell us your story. I'm telling you mine. And let's just bring each other up in this world, because it's really what we need. So take care. Have a great day. Stay positive. Peace.